Keane College Shillong on Tuesday organized an awareness program on hearing loss to commemorate World Hearing Day 2026. The event was organized by the Cell for Persons with Disabilities of the college in collaboration with the National Program for Prevention and Control of Deafness, Government of Meghalaya. Dr. Houni Wathi Lalu, Senior Resident, Department of ENT Shillong Medical College and Nodal Officer, presented a lecture on the importance of ear health and measures to prevent hearing loss. He highlighted that hearing disorder is a progressive disease that can impact the quality of life if left undiagnosed and untreated. The awareness lecture was followed by a screening camp for students and staff. The event aimed to create awareness among the student community and staffs on the risk of loud decibels of sound, particularly for students listening to music on headphones or attending loud events. The program was part of the global theme for World Hearing Day, from communities to classrooms, hearing care for every child. Act now so no child is left behind due to ear or hearing problems.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Houni Wathi Lalu, State Nodal Officer of the National Program for Prevention and Control of Deafness, and also working as a Senior Resident, Department of ENT, Shillong Medical College. Today, the 3rd of March 2026, we observe World Hearing Day, and this year's theme is from communities to classrooms, and we are focusing this year on the hearing of children, because we are seeing that over 90 million children are being affected with this hearing loss, and most of the hearing loss is being undetected or undiagnosed. So when we come to our state, we have seen that especially the young generation are coming forward to our OPDs, especially in our ENT OPDs. They come with decrease in hearing, and then when we take history, we realize that maximum of our young generation are being exposed to loud sounds. Now, as we see now with so much activities going around, indiscriminate use of these earphones at high volumes, and then this indiscriminate exposure to loud noise is one of the leading causes of hearing loss, and is the same we are noticing here in our state also. So under this National Program for Prevention and Control of Deafness, we are now implementing this program, which was initially only in a few districts, but now we have extended this program to all the districts of the state, where we are trying to get to report the different ear conditions which can be treated, different ear conditions which can cause deafness, so that we can get them treated, and if we get patients or people with the hearing loss, we can rehabilitate and take actions. So depending upon, now we are looking forward to have ENT specialists, audiologists in all districts of the state. That is depending upon the availability of specialists. So if we are able to screen more, we are able to give, that's why like today we are focusing on awareness and screening. If we are able to give awareness and sensitize the people about the different causes of hearing loss, and at the same time screen, maybe it will help build the future of our younger generation. Because the future depends on what we act now. We act now and we prevent any untoward, the future of our generation can be saved. And so this is one of the activities of the NPPCD program, and we are also working side by side with other programs under National Health Mission, like RBSK, it is for 0 to 18 years, and at the same time we are working with the Ministry of Social Justice, with the Social Welfare Departments. We need a cooperation, basically, to be able to achieve our target. We need to work together with everyone, from teachers, communities, parents, even the media, NGOs. We need to work together in order to achieve what we want, that is a future of our young generation where they can have a normal hearing, which is especially safe from what we see now, the present situation, the noise-induced hearing loss and other predisposing conditions which can lead to this hearing loss. To know more, you can contact us. We are there at at the Directorate of Health Services, MCH and Family Welfare in the National Health Mission. And you can also come forward to the different district hospitals. ENT specialists are there, audiologists are there in some of the district hospitals. You can come forward, bring your children, get yourself tested, get your family members tested, get your community people get tested, so that we can detect early any hearing loss, and we can treat the conditions which can lead, and we can also rehabilitate those who have already reached that stage where they are having hearing loss, so that we can rehabilitate and make their life better, make their life, so that they can live happily, along with the other normal, other individuals which are having normal hearing. When we talk about first aid, if we talk about sudden hearing loss, any sudden hearing loss, that is for that you have to come to hospital. But then people are very fond of cleaning their ears. Very fond of cleaning the ears, for the wax or anything. But then we should remember, I want to say here that you should avoid using of any sharp objects when you clean your ears, because any sharp object when you put inside the ear can lead to the trauma or perforation of the eardrum, and this will lead definitely to the to deafness. So you can use as far as possible, I would say, avoid putting anything into your ears. That's why now we have earbuds and all. But then we would encourage to do not, you should not keep on putting things in your ears, because it is dangerous. As I've said, it can lead to a rupture of the tympanic membrane, it can lead to trauma, and eventually it lead to hearing loss. People are very fond of putting oil into their ears. Putting oil actually, if there's an insect in the ear, we usually put oil so that the insect can die, and then we can clean it. But then people are very fond of putting ear into the oil for any ear conditions. Sometimes I've seen maximum of cases patients, they have infections, but when they come to us for treatment, they have already put lots and lots of oil. So jokingly I used to tell the patients, you have already put oil, why don't you fry also? I mean, jokingly, because that is just one way of just giving awareness. So avoid putting anything into the ear. Okay, yes, you should keep your ear clean. And one thing which you used to say is avoid swimming in dirty water, especially for children, because any dirty water which enters into the ear, and if the ear becomes wet, you can get so many ear infections from up to fungal infections of the ear also.